Good morning from Bobblehead Homestead. I am Jeff. Today is Sunday and it is a beautiful day in the Bobblehood. 66 degrees, slight breeze, sunny right now. Supposed to hit mid 70s today. And let's go check our egg haul for about 10:30 a.m. 38 so far this morning, and there will be more on the way. I've heard some more cackling. Looks like 5 was the theme. 5, 5, 5. That would have been 5, but one of the blue eggs was broken in there, and so all those got dirty. And 5 out of there. And this flock went from the worst performing flock to the best performing flock. So, well, it helps that I added a bunch of pullets in there. But these production brown egg layers just did not produce very well over the winter at all. Those were battery hens that, yep, so some nice eggs. Oh, and I got a nice black copper marron egg there, but it was cracked. Yes. What do I want to point out today? Selecting eggs for hatching. Right now I'm concentrating on the Whiting True Blues, and they do not have a specific feather color. They have no standards as far as their appearance. What they were bred for is to lay lots of big blue eggs, and so that's what I select for. So as you can see, these right there, the front two, I know this is Mary Tyler Moore. I saw her in there, and that's the shape of egg and the color that she lays. Hers used to be bigger, but now that she's an older hen, her eggs are not as big. But I will hatch hers because I know hers. And then this is a nice big one, so I would hatch that one. But these 3 are still, smaller eggs from pullets, and they should get larger, but I'm not banking on that yet. I want to make sure that they are laying nice large eggs before I hatch them, because that's what I'm selecting for, is the size of the egg. And then in this flock, yeah, I'd probably hatch that one, and those 2 probably not yet. So out of those, I'd probably only pick 3 to hatch. I always wear gloves getting hay because there are thorns in here. Busted egg, gotta go fix that nesting box. White leghorn and a couple nice Moran's eggs. That's from my blue black splash copper marrons. Ladies and gentlemen, Private Benjamin. Private Benjamin is our chicken of the day. She came with a Craigslist deal. She is a Whiting True Blue purebred, and he is a Whiting True Blue purebred, Larry. So they are, right now, they are producing more Whiting True Blue purebreds for me. She was the only one of those that I got off Craigslist that had the beard and the side muffs. You guys, you're blocking my view. I know there's been food in there for hours. Are you going to join Betty White there for a dust bath, Private Benjamin? Yeah, she came along with Betty White and Mary Tyler Moore and Carol Burnett, who is no longer with us. Those were the 4 Whiting True Blues. Whiting True Blues were created, some say it's proprietary information, but some say Americanas were used, and that would explain the muffs and the beard. And her coloring that's considered a duck wing. Carol Burnett was similar, but she didn't have the muffs or the beard. Private Benjamin has laid... Quit hiding from me! She has laid lots of big eggs for me. Lots of them. And they've hatched, and they're several of her daughters and sons and granddaughters. Any grandsons? Yeah, probably a grandson or two around here. And so Private Benjamin has been a great benefit to me. She is 3 years old, or I've had her for 3 years, probably 4 years old. What else do we know? Private Benjamin got her name, sticking in the theme with like 70s and 80s TV shows. Private Benjamin was a movie and I think a TV show in the 80s with Goldie Hawn. She starred, and so she wasn't the smartest. Character on TV, but she was scrappy, and so that kind of explains Private Benjamin here. Not the smartest, but she is scrappy. She had problems finding the door to the coop for a good month. See how they just walk right in there? She would just keep walking around and around and around the coop. I don't mean to talk bad about you, Private Benjamin, but that's just how it was. But she is very sweet. She'll eat out of my hand. I don't try to pick her up all that often, but she doesn't scream that loud when I do it. Yeah. So that's the scoop on Private Benjamin. Let's see if we can track down some of her kids. Before I got the white and true blue roosters like Larry, those sisters were in with a Welsumer rooster, and they produced lots of olive eggers, green eggers for me. And so you can see the two blue ones. Those are probably Mary Tyler Moore's daughters. And then like that one, yeah, she's got the muffs and the beard, very much like Private Benjamin. And there's another one over here that also has the muffs and the beards. This one is, well, we'll get to her name, but yeah, she was Private Benjamin's daughter, and then I hatched some of her eggs, and we've got Private Benjamin's granddaughter over there. So they were able to pass along the muffs and the beard, and the green eggs. So Private Benjamin's granddaughter and her daughter. And some of these others might be her daughters also. Like this one has the duckwing coloring but does not have the muffs and beard. So, little Mary Tyler Moore olive egger. But so those could be Carol Burnett. She had the similar coloring and also did not have the muffs and beard. But I don't know how all that genetics works yet. So I'm just guessing. I don't know 100% for sure who is whose mother and grandmother, but educated guess is the muffs got passed down from Private Benjamin, and blue got passed down from Mary Tyler Moore. Those hens I just showed you, the daughters and granddaughters of my original white and true blues, are the ones laying these light green eggs. And good size on them. Some of those, they're getting older. Like Mrs. B is, she'll be 3 years old this summer. And the other ones will be 2 years old. So, yeah, those are some nice, healthy, long-living, productive, light green egg layers. That is one of Private Benjamin's daughters. Looks exactly like her, don't you? And you'll meet her later. But she is a purebred white and true blue. She's a younger one, just started laying a couple months ago. Larry is her father, and but yeah, she looks exactly like, yes you do. And you look very much like Mary Tyler Moore. And you both lay big blue eggs. So I enjoy passing along your genetics. That is one of Private Benjamin's handsome sons. He's got the little beard and musk going, and same Duckwing. That's the male version of Duckwing. She is the female version. But yeah, there's a couple like him in here that are Private Benjamin's little boys. And if you're a good boy, you're going to be put in a flock with ladies. That's one, and that's another one. This one's a little bit more cream, whereas this guy is more silver. Are you gonna lay me an egg, number two? Or are you just celebrating somebody else laying an egg? Okay. Your complaint is duly noted. I will do better. Oh yeah. That chicken shuffling task is complete, and I had to do that today. There were 12 in there, and somebody just came and picked up 4 of them. One cockerel and 3 of the girls just left, along with some baby chicks. So happy Easter to somebody out there who's getting some baby chicks and some almost adult ones too. Most of those are olive eggers. Let's see, the 2 blue ones those are white and true blues, probably Mary Tyler Moore's kids since they're blue. 1 boy and 1 girl. I know there's 1 girl. Boy, I'm not 100% sure on, but we'll see. He's got a lot of brown on him, so that's usually an indicator for me that it's going to be a boy. Mary Tyler Moore is not produced. She lays pointy eggs, but she doesn't produce many boys. I've been wanting the lavender boy version of her for a while. And I've got 1 older one, and now I've got him who's about ready to graduate into a flock, so that's cool. The others are crosses between Larry, the white and true blue rooster, and the Welsomer. So yeah, I've got some of their older sisters who have just started laying. So now the younger ones, I know what color of an egg they will produce, since they'll probably lay very similar to what their older sisters are laying, and that helps me communicate with customers what they can expect from my olive eggers. Okay, now I changed shirts while I was sweating, so now I had to look presentable when somebody came to pick up some chickens. And yeah, should I change again or just stop sweating? And 2 more brooder tubs cleaned out today, so that's something else that's usually on the agenda. But got 2 brooder tubs, and I'll be shuffling chicks outside now that one of those is empty. Yep, those 8 now. There were 12 in there. They got moved out of here. Part of the boys, fraternity boys flock. So now that one's empty. I can scoot that one around a little bit, and maybe tomorrow bring some of the some more chicks out from the mobile home. Well, how do you like your new home? Yes. Now I will start. This is Dragonberry's flock. Dragonberry, the Welsummer rooster, and that's him in front. In the back is another Welsummer rooster from Deer Run Farm. And there is another Welsummer rooster from Deer Run Farm in here. He's a younger cockerel though. But so I will be letting them get acclimated here over the next week, and then I'll be opening the door and letting them out, and they will be joining Wild Berry's flock. 5:30 p.m. egg haul. The count is 50. Well, 49 and one that got busted in this flock. But they got more hay in there, so hopefully we won't have any more sticky eggs coming out of there. But 50 eggs today. That is good. Anything interesting I can tell you? No, hold on. Number 2.1. Number 2's daughter laid another egg. Nothing from number 2. Got a nice dark Welsummer egg today. She's a pullet, just started laying. I'll be hatching those here as soon as those eggs get bigger, assuming they do. And we got some pullets, black, blue splash copper bronze. Some pullets are laying eggs, and that's a dark one, and it's big enough for me to hatch. So that might get selected. And then, yeah, all right. Egg haul for 5:30. I won't check again until I put them up for the night. These are daylilies, and this is the area where the A-team dug a whole bunch of them up for me to transport to the new property. But as you can see, I've still got a lot more. And there was a group of daylilies here when I moved in, and it went to about where this, a little bit further. About right there. The patch of daylilies was already here, but there were other patches in other parts of the property. So I extended the row all the way down, and all of these are daylilies. They bloom in May, so these might just have to stick here until May, just so I can see them bloom one last time in this location right in front of Mount Magazine. What are we doing, kids? Where's Grumpy at? Yeah, I know. You don't know either. He runs off during the day, and sometimes I see him, sometimes I don't. What are you two doing? Looks like you just getting ready for a nap, or just woke up from a nap, or... I know how that goes. You can be both. You can wake up from a nap and be ready for a nap at the same time. Good enough for Sunday. It hit 78 degrees today. Yep, definitely getting hotter. It's going to be summer here before long, but I really enjoyed today. Got a lot done outside. Yeah, moving those chicks around, and I also had to change their bands. Well, the 4 that went to a new home, I had to take their leg bands off because they didn't need them on there, but the other 8 had zip ties on them, so I had to pair of clippers and take the zip ties off. Then I put the other leg bands that snap on, so they all got new leg bands, and that takes a while for me to catch them. And yeah. It's all part of the little chicken enterprise I got going on here. So thank you for watching. Thanks for putting up with me every day in April. It hasn't even been a week yet. Take her easy, everybody.